Hey, everybody, welcome to TPIM SR Live. I'm your host, True Power is Mine. I want to say thank you for joining the show today. We are being filmed at our live studio audience in Missouri, broadcasting to the world, potentially the universe. So, today, take this shot. That's what we'll be talking about, taking the vaccination. Now, many of you parents have already received the going back to school package where they sent it out and told you that you need to sign basically a release form saying that if your child catches COVID and dies, the school cannot be held liable. So I just want to put that out there. Maybe that you don't have children, you don't even know that this is going on, but this is what's going on. But more troubling than just the fact that they want to inoculate our kids with a unproven, let's be honest, they're fast tracking this thing. They want to inoculate our children and the adults with this untested, unconfirmed vaccine. If not, this will greatly hamper your ability to interact socially. Peace and power, Sister Kathy. Welcome to the show. This will literally cause you to be a second class citizen. Oh, you didn't take the vaccine. Well, you can't come in the bar. Oh, you didn't take the vaccine. I can't hire you. Your children aren't vaccinated. They can't attend public education venues. Brother Jay, peace and power. Welcome to the show. See, we have to get to the point to realize the social engineering is real. The social engineering, the very society that we're dwelling in is all scripted, like a Hollywood production, y'all. Nothing politically truly happens by happen chance. Even 9/11. Judah lady, peace and power. Welcome to the show. Even 9/11. Not to forget the sinking of the Maine. The Boston Tea Party. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. Assassination of Caesar. Even the assassination, or should I say the death, of Alexander the so-called Great. All these things are planned out events orchestrated and perpetrated by whether it be the secret societies or just disgruntled people who come together for a hot minute for common cause and purpose. What I'm saying is, Raven, welcome to the show. Peace and power. What I'm saying is there's more to the game than what Google could tell you, what I can tell you, what a book could tell you, and what your own intuition and common sense should be telling you. This thing, destiny, this thing, fate. Are we fated? Is it our collective destiny to end up in a Gestapo-style FEMA situation? Or is it just an inevitable mathematical probability of whenever you're deemed as being a useless eater, that is the conclusion because everybody has to pull their own weight? And I think everybody would agree with that. Those of us who are physically, mentally fit should be engaging in some sort of work, right? Or at least that's the motto of the working blue collar class of people. And when that's not achieved, do we not get jealous of those either above or below? See, the blue class, the blue collar, the middle class, it's right in the middle. Get pissed off at hell to see a rich man give a poor homeless bastard $100 bill. Oh, I've seen it. Driving down the truck with the helper. We see the Mercedes in front of us, and you can obviously see old boy just got $100 note. Helper loses his shit because for the next 10 hours, this cat probably only going to make about maybe $110. That's before taxes. And that's only because he was around about the $10 an hour rate. If we were down there at the 8 or 9, then obviously you're not even going to make $100. But this guy just, the homeless gentleman, and he's a gentleman, he's a human being, should give him some respect, some dignity. And he was a brother. I was just happy to see somebody giving a hand out. Because the way I look at it, folks, and the way you should look at it as well, if you're any student of history, have any understanding of real knowledge, everything that is possessed on this earth was conquered, children. Everything that is tangible or meaningful on this earth is defended by violence or retribution for violating whatever it may be. You see, ultimately, violence is the supreme authority in which all other authority is derived. Without the threat, or actually without the reality of physical body harm, a lot of maniacs will be running rampant in our society, more so than the ones that are. And the only reason why the ones that are running rampant now are running rampant is because there is open season on a communal whipping boy or a communal kick bucket. And I think we all know what I'm talking about there. But let's get to this COVID thing, okay? News about COVID, videos, vaccines. But this is the one I want to show or talk about first. This is a ABC News article. I'm not going to click the article, okay? And I'm going to show you guys what's been happening behind the scenes on this broadcast too, because I haven't done that. I haven't shown you guys the numbers of your channel. TPIM, SR Live, special report, the other morning show. Yes, I've been hosting these entities. But it's truly you, the viewer, you, the listener. This is your show. I'm just the steward. But anyhow, a COVID-19 vaccine will work only if trials include blacks. Really? Since when has this nation been so concerned about the health and wellness of black folks? I mean, don't forget, we can't get economic reparations because that's impossible. We just don't know. You can give a little COVID check, but you can't get economic. Now, if you give people economic viability, then guess what? Their health status comes up, and you don't have to be talking about all this new medications for being sick. The Quentin, peace of power, welcome to the show. Brother Al, peace and power, welcome to the show. And Brother Derek, peace and power, and welcome to the show. A lot of people slipping in. I need to take a look at this screen a little more often as well. Now, this, as I'm talking, I'm just going to scroll through some pictures. All right. So we can kind of see. Hopefully they won't show us images of Tuskegee or images. And don't forget, there's been other classified, which I can't really go into, because that would actually be hearsay of classified information, which I've never heard any hearsay of truly classified information. But these things I cannot talk about because I wouldn't want to endanger myself. Because that is, and this is for all you people wanting to make your own broadcast. And I do. If any of you guys make your own podcast, please hit me up, man. We'll promote you on the show. If you ever do get that random phone call in the middle of the night and the person starts babbling and going on and you're listening to them because you quite frankly had nothing else better to do, and they tell you classified information, do not ever repeat it. Now, you can act on it. You can insinuate it. You can maybe even bring up in an abstract way what it's really about. But do not, because a lot of times those are setup jobs. It's like the honeypot. Instead of using genitalia, they're using information as the lure. It's like they're fishing. So remember that. All right. Now, back to this vaccine. And I'm not going to tell you nothing that you can't research for yourself. And I hope you do. Because once again, I put it out there. If I'm wrong with the information, please, in the comments, share your thoughts about the information. Now, if you're attacking myself or my guests or the not the information, but That's not tolerable because we won't be bringing on no whack ass guests for one thing. But more importantly, I want you all to realize that this is a real game. Hold on, let's go here. Are there medicines that target different races differently? Is this not working? How do? Okay, well then I guess I'm just gonna have to bang this out in the old way. Hold on. You're what? Are you done? Dad. Hey, Dad. Sometimes misspelling things actually get you where you want to be at. No, I just want to see if we could bring us some articles that discuss this. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What's wrong? What's wrong? You want more what? Apple. You want more apples? Yeah. Hold on, yeah. That's my youngest. I have to get her some more apples. And then I have to get my second some more apples. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just take a small break, bathroom break, whatever. All right, come on. Sit down at the table. I know what you wanted. Everybody's yelling for me. Everyone stop yelling. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold on. What's going on? What's wrong? Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, folks. That's real life. Even under optimal conditions, sometimes you know, first you're always a parent, and then you're a talk show host and whatever else. All right. Now, seeing how we were talking about racial and ethics difference in response to medicines. Let's look at what this PDF. Oh my gosh. I will maybe need my reading glasses. That is some small ass print. I want you guys to be able to see. You know, I know the camera's crappy, guys, but please bear with me. We're on the precipice of getting a brand new studio that will be totally. I'm building a deck off my kitchen. Once I get the deck complete, I'm putting a storage shed out there. We're running an electric line up to it. And that's kind of will be where I'll do my YouTube videos, is from, I guess, the shed studio. So it's going to be cool. Please be with me. You know, hell, I'll probably even, I'll probably do a video while I'm doing the deck so you guys can see how to build a deck, and I can teach you guys all that. And then I throw that with my construction series, you know, along with the drywall painting, all that good stuff, framing. All right. Now, let's see what this article is all about. Recent report, Institute of Medicine, IOM, unequal treatment. Confronting racial and ethnic disparities in healthcare illustrates in well, scientific detail. Okay, hold on. Service care minorities in the United States. Wow. Hold on. Let me put this. I'm going to put this in the chat room, y'all. Copy. So everybody else can be on the same page as me. If you click that link, let me click and test it. Make sure it works. Boom, boom. That will actually bring it to, you know what? I want to see if I can put that in the header of this video. I'm at it, but I can't. I had to save that. Listen, there is a history, and I'm not going to go into it because there's other information I really want to get to. There's a history of racial bias in this country when it comes to medical treatment and experimental care. Even the algorithm that's running the hospitals nowadays, because you can't really entrust any of these people. Brother King, welcome to the show. Legendary, welcome to the show. Peace and power. You can't trust these people to do right, so they make a AI to do this position. It has been shown to be racially biased in the sense of it's judging people's names. More melanated sounding names are getting less treatment, less care. So we've talked about that before on the show. Now let's move on. We kind of started off. I want to go to XRP. Listen, y'all. XRP right here. In June. Or no, actually July 8th or whatever. It was 23 cents. Hold on, I'll show you something. Coinbase. Takes a second. Coinbase is one of these entities that don't play. Now, right now, hold on. This is where we're at. And I say we because all the profits coming from the Coinbase here is going to be used for humanitarian purposes. In other words, I'm foreseeing a great chunk of the hub will be financed through the Coinbase. So I've been allocating my Patreon. Remember when I told you about the Patreon account when I had the GoFundMe account, which I didn't know how to use GoFundMe. I'm not even going to lie. So, okay.
I bet you're eating.
You're done eating? Good.
No, I bet you're eating.
Oh, okay, baby. So basically what I've done is took my Patreon money and wrote it over into, so this is like literally nothing out of my pocket, but it's for the people. And we started this back in July, and now we went up. So we're at like $80.82. And I will be adding more money to this account. And now hopefully you guys are going to see it grow as I grow. Because right now it's we're 266 shares deep. All right. Half of that we basically bought at 23. Then I bought another lot at what was it, like 25? Then another lot just today at 30. So as Coinbase goes up, as long as it stays under $1, hey, we're in there. So I want to show you something else here. This is the code reality.
No.
We're going to go over here to YouTube, and I want to show you how the game is really being played. we're gonna go in the studio. And now most people, obviously for security reasons, blah blah blah, they're not as open and blah 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 with the situation as I am. The only reason why I'm this way is because, frankly, this is for the long time viewers. This isn't necessarily for a guy or gal that just found just found the show this week or this month. You guys, the older ones, know what I'm talking about. So here we are. Here's the grim reality. Down 25%, down 21%, down 34%. Viewership, watch time, and revenue all down. Why is this? Well, let's go to video. Let's go over the video and let's see what's happening here. Okay. Now you guys can see. All these right here mean that these are all monetized, right? Okay. Oop, there's a red one. Now, these are things I've uploaded. And you see, like, a lot of these actually had a fight. These yellows, mostly yellows. There's a few greens on the uploads, right? But let's go to the live situation because you guys know this is TPIM live, not TPIM. That's our upload. This is live. Right here. Bam. Copyright. That's the black dollar sign. See, when you don't get no money on YouTube, you don't get a yellow or red. You get a black dollar sign. Let's see how this goes. We got yellow. We got red. We got yellow. 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 We got here we go. We got 3 greens in a row. We got just 3 greens in a row. Oh, now here's yellow. Now here's red. Oh, here's another red. All these, don't forget, all these reds, $0. And then there's a few greens. And this is all from ad revenue, okay? All this stuff is a cumulative effect. Hold on, you guys. Play together. Play as friends. All right? Play as friends. You two are sisters. All right. Now, this is the reality. That 4-hour video. Hold on, let me pull this back so y'all can see everything. So we can see the pertinent stuff. Here's the monetization, and here's the actual video. The 4-hour extravaganza. That's what that was. This right here was extravaganza. Started off with the big head scientist, went on. All that is gone, dude. This is partially blocked. Brothers and sisters overseas can't even see this. Half of my brothers and sisters in the United States can't even see this video. 4 hours long. Done. With a snap of a YouTube hand. Done. So you see, if this was Twerk USA, my shit would be light up green like a damn evergreen Christmas tree with green lights on it. It would just be green. Everything you see, green. But it's only because I have the audacity to dream. I have the audacity to want to put out true information that people can critically think and come up with their own conclusions. If their conclusion syncs up with my conclusion, then we're on the intellectual same team. But whenever your information is so stifled, whenever your information is so censored, there should be none of this in the so-called United States of America, right? As long as you're not in a theater yelling fire, you should be able to say whatever, right? Right? Now, I know I ain't no Alex Jones type because I don't sit here and try to sell you guys anything for real. I don't sell books. I don't sell tapes. I don't sell herbal remedies. I don't sell survival kits and none of that, or t-shirts. Now, I will say we did try to do a t-shirt thing for a second, but it became too cumbersome. It became too much like a job. What I am trying to not sell you and not even give you, but just expose to the truth, expose to the unadulterated, bottom level truth. You don't have to be able to read Shakespeare to get what this show's really talking about. All you need to do is actualize yourself somewhere in this network. Whether you're one of the hundreds of people that sends me emails, where you're the chosen few, the blessed, that actually sends in donations. Whether you're just the viewer that has the guts to go on the record and thumbs up one of my 1,000 videos that we have produced in the 2.5 years we've been in operation. 2.5 years, 1,000 videos. Or let me verify that. Let me verify that. I want to know the actual numbers myself. And I don't see how many videos. I can show you the top 10 videos. Oh, hold on. Let me do this for a lifetime, I guess. For a lifetime. Okay. Your channel has gotten 9,600 or 960,000 plus views. I know. You guys have to learn teamwork. Hey, why don't you pick up a little bit of this? We don't need a obstacle course right here in the living room. Okay. Hold on. So let's see. How does this thing work? So basically the channel, we're doing really good. We did views. This is a lifetime, folks. This is from January. Well, damn. I didn't really even click nothing for real. What's that? January 4th, 2018 to August 15th, whatever today is, 2020. So, yeah, 2 years, 2.5 years or so, almost 3. And I think we did a great job. I have a lot more goodness to go to. All right. And all that was, and don't forget, this number would be substantially higher if the majority of videos weren't basically banned and blocked. Real time. We can see, real time. This has been the past 48 hours. All right. 2,000 folks that came through this channel. I wanted to show you the top videos. Top videos. Mark from Anaheim, Carl Nelson show. Mark from Anaheim, special report. Judge Joe Brown, special report. Mark from Anaheim, the war is coming. So those are the big ones. But once again, this is a lifetime. All right. Now we did this more recently, like say in the past day. It will obviously be Judge Joe and Dr. Short, and even a few of my random solo videos as well. But I only show this to you as an example of what you can do. Now, I've already given everyone the okay to use the material in your own podcast. Just take it, rebroadcast it, because it all helps get the overall message out. I'm not coming after you with some litigation. Oh, this is copyright infringement, boss. No. Because that more who hears us, we are like a mental virus. The more that hears the truth becomes infected by the truth, and it compels their behavior. They ain't gonna just be able to sit there and lollygag any longer. Now, I'm still gonna fight for reparations until they're given. But using the proceeds from XRPs that we anticipate, and once again, this is the long game. This is not the short game. It could be 2-3 years from now. I'll be totally cool. The day I turn 50 will be the day the hub opens up. That would be a beautiful thing. It'll be beautiful to walk down the street and seeing people in an area by choice that there are no mortgages in this zone. In fact, if we structure it right, there won't be any taxes either. But there will be ownership and possession. And in other words, that rent situation that many brothers and sisters have always dealt with all their lives, the struggle to make that payment every month, bye-bye. And do you have to come to some corny ass meeting? Fuck no. Now there will be a communal hall so that we can have gatherings, as long as we're COVID compliant, I guess. Boy, when we really think of it, COVID really put a damper on the whole communal living thing, didn't it? I haven't heard any information from my brothers and sisters in some of the camps around New York, so I don't even know. In fact, I probably will reach out. I'm glad I'm bringing this up. It's reminding me to do these things. We got to realize this virus is real, and every day we talk about it, the more people become numb to it, but it's still cracking off. 1,000 people dying every day. You're going to take notice sooner or later. Yes, homeschooling. Like right now, both of my little girls know their ABCs. We're starting to work with them on numbers. So if anything, they're way above, they're way surpassed. Because once a child knows how to read, write, do basic addition and subtraction, possibly a little multiplication and division, then that's the cornerstone. The rest of this is, what propaganda do you want this child to internalize as being the first truth they read because it's coming from a book or it's being taught to them by some sort of teacher? But they got to get the foundation down. That's why you see so many kids. You remember back in high school and elementary school, so many kids seemed like they were on a certain path. Like, oh my God, man, this person's going to be somebody. And then when you see them later on in life, they're just totally something different. That's only because that child was internalizing something that was popping off at that time. And then their eyes became open or aware to other possibilities, and they chose it for themselves. Because one right everyone should always have is the right to choose from his or herself, or them if you're a hermaphrodite. But if you're just normal, because there is only 3 genders, male and female, and the hermaphrodites with, like Judge said, there's like 1 in like every million or something crazy. So, but there's human beings. And if we want to really think about people's feelings, you should include them for real instead of a Jenner who plays like they're something they're not. Now, that being said, get back to this situation we got going on here with the channel. And it is a situation. Listen, y'all, I am not one of these cats that is all about bad numbers. Maybe it's my sales experience. I hate bad numbers. Something has hit this channel basically about 20 to 34% across the board. Something has hit us. Now, I don't know if it's because people are losing internet connection perhaps out there. Brothers and sisters who would normally tune in, they didn't renew their cell contract. They can't tune in by the phone either. Maybe, don't forget, some neighborhoods don't have a library. Some neighborhoods have fast food places where you can't walk up in there and you can't sit up there on that lot for too long without some cops being called. And if that's the case, brothers and sisters, then I'm telling you, there's a bigger tsunami economically coming this way than you and I are aware. Brother Sean, welcome to the show. Peace and power. Just think, if 25% of the viewership of this podcast, this broadcast, is not tuning in because they lack the means to tune in, and because the system isn't all perfect. Brother Smoke Less, peace and power. This is how we know. Yes, leave it. No, leave it off. Leave the light off. Let's save some electricity. I don't need the lights glaring on my anyways. And the reason why, because this is all across the board. It's not just in revenue. It's in everything. So we should understand that sometimes the system warns us through our failures. All right. Because 25% of your viewership is a failure. I don't care who you are. That's just what it is. All right. I'm sorry. But I will I got a phone call apparently coming in. Just won't stop. What I'm saying is, sometimes there's something going on bigger. And the system lets you know how. Because they are not perfect. Do you know how many people out there right now are going hungry? Seriously, no bullshit. How many are going hungry? Go and look out your brother's window. See who's out there. You will understand that if we don't get it right, and I'm not saying today, I'm not saying tomorrow, I'm talking about this decade, from 2020 to 2030, if we don't get it right, then it's over, folks. Then it's over. So, that being said, this will conclude TPIM SR Live. Live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. And as always, brothers and sisters, please, 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 let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace and power, unity and victory, dignity and respect, liberation. I'm out.